Will London Real still continue if you're the mayor? Great question. And on a similar theme, Arc Iron on Instagram says, will you keep the interviews coming on London Real when you are the mayor? And it's a great question, and a little bit of context if you're new to this whole campaign. I've been running a show called London Real for the past 10 years. Like I said, I've had long form interviews with people sitting in my leather chair in my studio in Shoreditch, and we've beamed them out to over 500,000 people around the world. And I thought about this a long time, and I've come to this conclusion. By the way, we're going by Westfield Shopping Center right now. We're right by the Olympic Park, and it's great to be in these boroughs. I love coming through all of these areas, where Hackney meets Newham, meets Tower Hamlets. I love this area. This is where I used to take my daughter Gabby when she was just a kid, and then we used to go here. We'd go to the mall, we'd get clothes for mom, we would play a little chess. So I love this area around here. And this question about does London Real continue? That's a great question. I think London Real empowers me to be a new kind of mayor. A mayor where I can be transparent with you, streaming live on a daily digital basis as I am your mayor of London. Consider that, where you're going to be able to talk to the mayor on a daily basis, give me feedback, tell me how you're feeling, tell me what's going wrong in your communities. I think it's going to be one of our most powerful weapons. That, our independence, our transparency, and the fact that we're not part of the two-party system. I don't have to check with party headquarters before I say something. I don't have to check with a corporate donor to see if I'm saying something wrong before I say something. I don't have to check with some backroom deal or something some other MP said, or some dodgy mayor in the country that's being arrested right now. I don't have to do that. I can put the best ideas forward, and that's what I plan on doing as your next mayor of London. So thank you for that question. Opportunity Access on Instagram says, do you think there are enough opportunities for young people? Quite frankly, no. And the reason is because our current mayor of London has defunded these community centers. I think we could have community centers that promote entrepreneurship, that promote physical activity for our young people, promote cooking, promote music production, promote all of these things. But we need to empower those community centers with money, with influencers, and with communication, and I want to talk about that next. So great question, and we definitely can be doing more. We got Chimpan Jesus on Instagram. It's a great handle. Says, you have a few empty seats on your bus. Would you consider picking up some folk for some real face-to-face talk? I would love to. This bus was designed to have people on it, but right now we, of course, are respecting the COVID regulations, and we're not doing that right now. As soon as things open up, trust me, we'll be having people on here, and we'll be coming and opening this bus out to the neighborhoods near you. So great question. Life Down Under on Instagram says, simply, future mayor of London. Thank you very much. I got Trevor Berry on YouTube that says, thanks for London Real. You helped me to connect to Dan Pena and driven myself further towards my goals. And thanks so much. I hope you get to be the mayor. Thank you so much as well. I mean, we've really changed millions of people's lives with London Real. And as your next mayor of London, I plan on changing millions more lives. And that's why we're doing this here, because it's our most effective way of serving the community. I've been serving the community for 10 years. And this is just an extension of the work we've done at London Real. And we appreciate you for noticing. I've got a few other things here. I've got Sick Lid on YouTube says, you're an American. How are you running for mayor of London? It's a great question. That's a great question. And thank you for asking me. A lot of people have said, your accent sounds a little strange. And it's true. I was born in California, and I came to London 21 years ago. I've been a citizen of Britain for 14 years. My children were born here. My business was here. I spent 10 years working in the city of London. I love this city so much, I named my show after it, called London Real. And quite honestly, I plan on being buried in this city. I love it so much. This city has given me everything. And that's why I couldn't sit idly by and watch this current crop of politicians run the city I love into the ground. And let's be honest, that's what's happening right now. They are running our city into the ground. Type yes in the chat if you agree with me right now, or give me a thumbs up. They are ruining this city. There is no roadmap out of this lockdown. They are allowing our children to be knifed to death in the streets. They are not building affordable housing, and they are bankrupting our transportation system. So I thought to myself, guess what? I'm going to put my business on hold, my personal life on hold, my family life on hold for the next few years to put this city in the right direction. It's the least I can do to repay this city for everything it's given to me. So you're right. But the truth is that London has been combined with people from all over the world for the last few thousands of years, from the Romans who came here to set up shop originally and built these incredible roads, to the Vikings that came here, to all the incredible people from Europe This has been a melting pot, and it's always been stronger because of it, and I look forward to adding to that strength as well. So yes, that's what we're going to do, and we appreciate you for noticing as well. A couple more here. Anthony Barr on Instagram says, Brian for London Mayor, thank you. Steph says, man, that suit is straight pimping. Steph, I appreciate that, and I guess that shows that I'm literally reading these comments out live because nothing is edited here, and I appreciate that. So thank you, Steph. You know what? I didn't wear a suit for many years. I was Mr. Casual. I used to wear skateboard shirts and combat boots. That was my look. And then at one point, I kind of became a leader. And it was important for me to dress up every day and let people know that I'm here to move things forward. And so now this is part of my way of getting ready for the world and showing the world that I'm here to make a difference every day. So, you know, it's not about the suit. The suit allows me to do many more things, but thank you for noticing. I appreciate that. And thank you to John Kent, my incredible tailor, a small businessman who we are supporting right now during this lockdown. In order to make sure he survives this, we've got to support our small businesses. And if you want a great suit, go see John Kent. Both I and the Duke of Edinburgh agree he makes the best suits in the world. And thank you, John. We appreciate you. I got Village Cooking on YouTube that says, by the way, you will not find one taxi driver from Uber, Bolt, or any other who will vote for the mayor. And I've heard this quite a bit. I've heard that all of our taxi drivers, from Uber to all the black cab drivers I ride home with every night, none of them believe the mayor is acting in their interest. They believe he acts on his own agenda. He's trying to continue his own political career. He's done it for 18 years. He wants Boris's job next, and you can see everything he does is about his next job, his career. It's not about us, these citizens, and we get left out in the cold. Our children suffer, our communities suffer, and that's not acceptable. So I appreciate you noticing that as well. A couple more here, and then I'm going to go back to our final point. I got Jacob McDonald on YouTube that says, what's up, Big B? Keep those head spins going, my G. All right, I appreciate you, Jacob. He's referring to my breakdancing. The truth is, I do a physical practice every day. It's important to invest in our health, especially when these times are hard. It's important for my mental health, and so I try to publish my views, my videos of me punching bags when I do my boxing practice, my breakdancing practice. I run, I do yoga, I do hand balancing, and I want to get London more physical because I think it's going to help us get to the next level. So thank you for noticing. I appreciate that. I got Wowie Fontanos on YouTube that says, love you, Brian, with you all the way. Couple more here. I got Solo7 on YouTube that says, you can do it, Brian. Get Khan out. Brian, the new mayor of London. Thank you, Solo. I hear this all the time for the streets. And trust me, the mayor is going to have a big surprise coming in the next couple months because they are massively underestimating you right now. The current mayor is underestimating you. He thinks he's got your vote in his back pocket. Why? Because your parents voted for his party and your grandparents voted for his party. So he thinks he's got London locked up, which is why he's not out on the road campaigning. He would never answer questions live for you. He doesn't even read his social media feeds because it's a lot of hate going on there every time I check. The truth is that he's going to have a big wake-up call when he realizes how much support there is for people like you in the streets for our ideas and our policies, and we plan on taking London to the next level, and we're all going to move into City Hall together. So thank you. Lastly, I got Chris on YouTube that says, good luck, Brian. I don't follow politics much, but you have done a lot of good things I've seen on London Real, and I hope that you do well. And Chris, we appreciate you. We want to move ideas forward.